When will one of the GOP candidates be declared the official candidate, and what is happening in the local race for the mayor's seat? Political analyst John Dadian is here to discuss these issues and a host of others. John, thanks so much for coming in this morning. We just heard that story about the latest in the Romney campaign. He pulled off the hat trick this week, winning 3 of the primaries. What does that mean for the other candidates?
Well, clearly he's starting to cement it, and if you see his message is changing now. He really wants to concentrate on Obama, meaning saying, I am going to be the nominee, so this is what we're going to talk about in the general. Well,
okay, the one problem that he is having, that experts say, is that he has not pulled in the Hispanic vote. He has not appealed to the Hispanic population. Is that in fact true? Give us your take on that, and can he possibly repair that image?
It's true, and it's a huge vote, and it's a big problem, both for the presidential and for the Republicans in general. We've seen it decrease. Bush got a certain percentage, McCain got less, and Romney's, the latest poll shows Obama at 70%, Romney at 14%,
yeah,
among the Hispanics. So it's a huge problem. He can do several things to repair that. The biggest talk in the so-called Beltway is that he's looking towards a Hispanic vice president. And I think if he picks the right one, I think that'll be huge.
And who are the potential candidates for that seat in your mind?
Well, the darling of the conservatives, and especially the Tea Party type conservatives, which is a certain part of the wing of the party, is Senator Marco Rubio from Florida.
Okay.
But again, I say what's good for the Republican Party, which is kind of conversely from what you see in the polls as far as the Hispanic vote, is they've got not only a good farm team for potential vice presidents, but from the Hispanic community. The governor of Nevada is a very good possibility. The governor of New Mexico, plus a female, Mexican-American female, very conservative, really would balance the team. So there's some very good options there.
That's when the race will really get interesting. Let's also talk about Santorum real quick. He says that Pennsylvania is a must-win state for him, but the polls are not showing him in favor there. What do you think of that?
I think the polls are tightening up, but I predict probably Romney still pulls it off, and I think that might start cementing things. Interesting stories that have surfaced this week is that Santorum was meeting with some national conservatives to try to get Gingrich out. Yeah. So he thinks, some people are calling that a Hail Mary pass, but some people think you can get Gingrich out. That adds to his support. We will see.
Pick up those votes as well.
Hopefully.
Okay, let's turn to the mayor's race right here in San Diego. Nathan Fletcher, the first candidate to put television ads out there. What do you think of the ad, and do we expect to see the other candidates put theirs out immediately following?
As far as the quality of the ad and as far as the message, I thought it was top rate. Very polished, etc. And what they really did, one of the main reasons why they went this early, which is the first one, is they got several things out of it. Yes, they had to pay to be on some of the broadcast commercials, but they got a ton of free press out of this nationwide, which is what they're trying to mount with his recent turn to independent. They're trying to keep that momentum going. So it's on cable, it's on YouTube, and all that. So they really got kind of a double, if not a triple whammy from this. The other candidates, I think, are reevaluating. They probably were not planning to go on this early, and I think now they're reevaluating. If not, they have to respond a little bit earlier.
Now, you're saying this is early, but the June 5th primary is not too far away. So when is the appropriate timing? I would think that they would want to start flooding the airwaves with their message.
Just like anything else in life, what you want and what you can afford are two different things a lot of times. And that really is the problem. We forget that San Diego is a major media market. It's very expensive. Now, DeMaio and Fletcher have done extremely well. They're the top fundraisers of all the candidates, okay? But that money goes quickly, quite honestly. We've heard different rumors because we don't know for sure because it's not public yet. It'll be public on the next disclosure. But some people say Fletcher spent about $100,000, on this buy. Well, that's 1/7 of the last reporting period what he won. So it goes quite quickly when you start spending it, believe me.
We'll see what happens next and who issues their commercial and puts it out there next.
You bet. But that last 10 days, you'll see both a lot of TV and you'll see your mailbox jammed full.
10 days. Okay, they
before
wait
the
till
election.
that close. Okay.
I think so.
John Dadian, thank you so much for coming in. Sure do appreciate it.